Happy Monday, everyone, and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Sonia. This is where I share my die-cast cars, mostly Hot Wheels, occasionally other brands like Matchbox, Johnny Lightning, etc. So today is Matchbox Monday, and I'm going to jump right into it because it's been a day. But I'll get to that in just a second. So, they dropped this, Mattel Creations dropped this Range Rover about 10 days ago, 1975. So let's open it and see what it really looks like. You know, these boxes can be a challenge to get into sometimes. You can see tissue wrapped. They haven't always done that. I think they pretty much started that last year, which makes it harder to get out of the box. But it does help protect the cover in case something happened to the box itself. And then you have this inner liner that's like a plastic, like almost dropped cloth plastic. Okay, so first of all, most of these Matchbox cars from Mattel Creations come like this. And you can see in the back where there's a diorama type. It's not too much of a reflection. You can see that back there. This is the Park Service vehicle. It's in a Spectraflame green. And I will show you the ambulance that goes with it. National Parks offers an abundance of terrains, creating the perfect setting for a Range Rover. Park rangers can go from paved road to off-road at a moment's notice with confidence to execute the task at hand. Range Rover heeds the call of the wild in uncompromised style. Casting history, 2022, first edition, and this is a 1975 Range Rover. So you can slip this off, get a little better look at it. Pretty cool. And here we go. Let's see if I can get this one off. Sometimes I have problems with the ones that have the little double tabs. These are mounted on this, and this is also part of the diorama. You know, it looks like they're on maybe an old paved road in the park. It's got national parks on the side. Forest Ranger US 04. It's unit number 9. And, you know, the hood does open, so I'm sorry I can't show you that. It says satellite enabled. Got the white top and black interior. Got these lights on the front. Got some detail there. And on the back, Ranger R1N75 R58 and Range Rover on the back, which is, I guess, Range Rover's 1975, you know, that sort of thing. You got the painted lights back there as well. Got some mud flap detail. And, oh gosh, I got it open. You know, I'm leery about these because one time trying to get one of these open, I cracked it. Not too happy. So here's a closer look. I think it looks good. And it's one of those where the hood is easy to open and hard to get it to stay. So, let me see here. So you can see the detail on the engine. I believe this was, I want to say 25 plus shipping and tax. I only got one of these. I think it looks pretty detailed in there. I think it's nicely done. Range Rover on the front there on the hood. So tiny. And its companion is the 2019 Rambulance. I believe this came out early last year. Casting history was in 2019 for this particular vehicle. The Dodge Ram chassis has been the go-to vehicle for ambulance design for many years. I did not know that. Thanks in large part to its reliability and endurance, the National Park's medical services can get from location to location through various terrains. Medics and citizens can rest easy knowing they can provide the help needed when nature calls, thanks to this beast of a truck. So you can see it's got its slip cover with its own diorama. Pretty in the forest, got the sun. Maybe I can try to get this one off right away. Maybe I'll get the hang of it one of these days. Because I kind of squeezed it from the side and it just popped right. Maybe that's the... Okay. Maybe that's the ticket. Hold on. I don't want to... There's the tabs there. Okay. Here we go. And I believe the doors open on this one. It's a little hard. Let me see if I can... This... I thought they did. Maybe not. It looks like it's already partially open. You know, I don't remember exactly because, you know, this was last year. It's a little dark in here. It should be brighter, but it's not. You can't really appreciate the Spectraflame paint. There we go. And you can see, you know, this off-road part of the diorama. I do believe the rear doors do open. They're just really sticky. Okay. So I want to show you this because you can see the interior in there. And it's all chrome. There's lots of detail on this one. All the lights, the numbers. It does have side mirrors, which I think Matchbox does a really good job with that. And we got this chrome front end detail with the emergency lights. I think it's pretty cool. So unit number 9, unit number 12. I wish this would stay up, but that's okay. I can probably try to put something sticky to get it to do that, but also come down. There's a little bit of a ding back here. You can see it right there. A little bit of a ding. Not quite sure how that would have happened, but... Okay. So, since I already had these two, well, I already had the ambulance. I was at Target a couple weeks ago, and I also picked up Matchbox moving parts, this Jeep Cherokee, to go with these other guys. And of course, this does not have the Spectraflame paint, but it's a moving part, so the rear door is open. It's got lots of details: National Park Service, National Parks Forest Ranger, the badge, numbers, Division 58, satellite communications. I mean, it's got a lot on there. Here's our front end. I do wish that they had put a little bit more on the back end because it looks unfinished given the detail on the rest of it. That's your sunroof. And there we have it. So, a little bit of news. There hasn't been a whole lot coming down the pike. I'm not quite sure why. I don't know. It's just maybe they decided production needed to be a little bit slower given that this was like, you know, a new presidential year, you know, new incoming president. I don't know. Been outside. The sun's out and finally warmed up a little bit, so that's nice. Anywho, if you haven't seen it, go find some pictures. I'll try to put one up. And I don't usually talk about super treasure hunts or treasure hunts because I don't specifically go out trying to find them, and often I'm just not really good about keeping up the list. But I did see some pictures of a Bugatti EB110 SS in Spectraflame purple. I think it's just beautiful. I would love to have it. Probably never find it around here. That's okay. And, you know, maybe you'll get lucky. I just had to share that because it looks really good. Next up is another Japanese box set. You know, these come with where the lid flips up and they're just kind of in there. You know, 6, like 3x3 lid flips up. There's an 82 Supra, which looks really good. You know, we've seen a ton of Supras, haven't we? I don't need another box set. I do have a couple of them from previous years. There's a 91 MX5 Miata, which is not my favorite casting, but we sure do see a lot of them. And there's a Skyline 2000 GTX, which looks good. Pictures, it's like a white, well, you'll see the picture. And I thought it looks pretty sharp like that, you know. A Honda Civic SI, a custom '01 Acura Integra GSR. Excuse me. And a 71 Datsun 510 in this goldish color. And, you know, it looks slightly smaller than some of the ones I've seen, but it's really cute. So that's the Japanese box set. Also, there's some new Zamax coming down the pike. There's a 55 Chevy. I mean, you know, it looks good. It's a 55 Chevy. A Subaru. I'll put pictures up. A BMW 2002 and a Land Rover Defender 90. Again, how many Land Rovers do we need? I'm starting to feel about those almost like Batman. I know it's not quite that bad. At any rate, that's pretty much all I have. I finally took my Dodge in to get it fixed because, you know, the antifreeze is just leaking through the thing like a sieve, you know. I already had several $100s worth of work done on it because this guy was milking me. And after the second repair, I knew for sure that they had put a hole in the reservoir because there's no way in the world that a hole that big erupted in that reservoir just no. And it was everywhere. And it's a wonder that it didn't lock my car up. And I was, you know, I don't go anywhere. You all know that. But that was just a pretty thing to do, right? So I took it to a different guy, you know, and I'm ready for him. I'm locked and loaded, you know. Yes, this is my car. I know the VIN's not on the door because it was in an accident. The door was repainted. Yes, it's an old car. Yes, it's a rebuilt engine. If you want to know the miles, it's in the glove box on a sticky note. You know, don't come at me with, you know, don't play me stupid. And yes, I know to not take the cap off the reservoir when a car's hot. All right? I might be a woman, but I'm not a... So, meanwhile, it's a water pump, which someone significant had suggested to me, so I knew that's probably what it was. You know, the car's got some deferred maintenance. And it comes in a kit with the timing chain, and he tells me that the timing chain is really kind of part of maintenance on the car, you know. So it's going to be $1,300 to fix it. You know, I put $1,000 in it last year getting the air conditioner fixed. And, you know, I don't want to buy a car. I don't want another car. I don't want to buy it. Anywho, so that's how my day has gone. I hope yours has been better. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Also, you can buy me a coffee. You can donate $1. That's all I'm going to say about that. You can shop down there. You can go to my website and shop. Catch up with me on Instagram because I have been posting over there a little bit more. And Thursday, I am going to show you some pop culture, a set. I'm going to open this guy and see what kind of tuning parts are in there. I'm so intrigued by that. And I'll probably have 1 or 2 surprises for you. So meanwhile, have a good week, and I will catch up with you on Thursday. Bye.